Today we're going to be installing the front fog lights, the two kind of long lights at the bottom of the truck on the new Toyota Tacoma. These come from Cali Raised. There will be a link down below. They come with the lights and the brackets. You can see right here are the brackets. These are the lights. See if I can pull one out of here and show you what they look like. And I did decide to go with the amber style, you guys can see here. And it should be just a simple bolt-in, plug-and-play application. Now, it does come with all the hardware and stuff you need, of course, to mount them. You do have to pull off the front of the truck, which I did here. It's not too hard. This is my fourth time doing this, so I'm getting the hang of it, I guess. But it did come off pretty easily, so no issues for me on that. Now, what we have to do, of course, is remove the stock LED lights. They do plug in at the top here, which is going to marry up to our plug on the Cali Raised lights, so that's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug or disconnect these. Pretty easy, and you can do it one-handed too, not too bad, right? Then you want to go ahead and remove these three screws, 3 on each side, and then we'll have to flip it over because we have to replace the front fascia piece that goes across to be able to remove the existing lights and go ahead and mount the new lights. So I'm going to go ahead, remove these screws, and then to remove that front fascia you have these tabs all the way around. Toyota loves their little push-in tabs, right? You want to go ahead and gently push each one of those through so the piece on the front, which I'll see if I can show you here, comes off, and it's right where the fog lights are, right across there. You can see the piece right next to the license plate. That's the piece that we're going to take off. So let me go ahead and get that part done, and then we'll come back on. Okay, we've got that front fascia piece off. You can see it laying there. It's what went across the front. And the reason we have to take it off is because we have to remove these 2 screws. That's it. That will allow us to drop the fog lights, or to pull the fog lights out rather, so that we can go ahead and mount the new ones in these spaces. Just I think there are 4 of them, yeah, 2 on each side, just a Phillips screwdriver, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those out, and then we'll move on to the next step. Got the first light in here. This is the way the brackets orientate, the way they're supposed to go. This is the top of the grill. This is the bottom of the grill. It's like a tray, it looks like. It's not really, but it's like a tray that the light sits in, and you want the wiring part over with the longer arm of the bracket, if you will. You want to go ahead and tighten these down, I would say, to as tight as they're going to be, because you're never going to fit an Allen wrench in here to tighten this side. You could over here. It's a tight fit with the screw, but I did it. It can be done. A little tip for you. Grab a little screwdriver, put it on a ratcheting wrench, and it works really, really well. I've got this side in, as you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and bolt in the other side, or screw it in, and then we're ready to put that fascia piece back on and move on to the next step. All right, we've got the lights in. I have not fastened down this piece just yet, but here's a tip for you. Just go ahead and lay this piece in before you push it down to re-engage the latches, to check and see if the lights are oriented how you want them to be. In other words, if they're pointing even or pointing down, up, whatever you want to have yours set at, I suppose. But it's much easier to, I think, adjust these before you put this fascia piece back on. I believe I have mine the way that I want them. I'm already digging this look, man. I think it's going to be cool as hell. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and push this back down, and then I'll go ahead and flip it over and just connect it in. I'll show you that in a second. Got the wiring connected. Again, you just plug it into the existing wiring. It's plug and play. And then I tied the wires down wherever I thought appropriate. That, of course, is up to you. And that's it. So now all I have to do is put the grill back on. I do have another little mod that I'm going to do before that. So this is kind of a two-in-one video, I guess. But this one's going to focus only on the LED fog lights from Cali Raised. So let me go ahead and get the grill back on, and then we'll light them up, show you what they look like. All right, all done. Finally, this is actually a 2-mod day. I also did some pod lights. You can see right there. That's another video. But the fog lights are done. You can see them on the front. So I'm going to start up the truck. We're going to see if they work. God, I hope so. Here we go. Let me set you guys up so you can see. And this is the first test. I have not tested these yet, so let's see what happens. Oh. Awesome. There you go. There's what they look like on the front of the truck. And by the way, if you don't like more yellow light, I know there are more yellow, which is what I was hoping. You can put an amber cover over them as well and get a more orange or amber look, but I think that's pretty freaking cool. Wow, came out really well. Make sure you check out the next video. Oh, and by the way, these are from Cali Raised. There's a link down below if you want to check them out. But make sure you check out the next video where I installed the pod lights because I'm going to light up the whole front of the truck with all of my lights on so you can see what everything looks like all lit up on the truck. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the web. Bye.